want to tell you a story about just a few people that set out on a Saturday morning looking to make a difference, and how that created a movement where we're at today. Not only is this a biblical response, what we're called to do, it's our city. It's our city to steward, it's our city to respond, and it's phenomenal, the hundreds and hundreds of people that have personally responded to this epidemic that's in our own city, and they're able to glorify Christ in the process. As we began to pull back the layers of the senior limited income disabled homeowners and began to see their needs, physical needs with their homes, and started tallying up what that would cost, that their houses are just literally falling down around them. And with $614 a month, I mean, once you pay your bills and buy a few groceries, there's just not anything left to meet that monumental need. And that's really where we have felt led to lead the charge and champion this community. We've got to find some way to fund this thing. I mean, it's ambitious and it's exciting, and we feel that that we're honoring the Lord in doing this, but we've got to pay for it. What's exciting about it now is where we're at today and what we can do with that. The unemployment rate amongst men from 18 to 40 was northwards of 70%, sometimes 80, 85%, depending on the community. And we found that this was a lot of different reasons. We found that it was criminal record. We found that education was a piece of it. Several different variables came into play, but what we said is we think there's an opportunity here to take the at-risk men of these communities that we're serving and put them to work. These are men that society's largely said you're not employable, for the various reasons, and we said we disagree. We think that you're not only employable, that you can become a leader within your own community, that you can begin by leading yourself, leading your family, and then ultimately leading your community. And we're starting to see the net result of that in our social businesses. We have 2S Land Care, which is a full-service landscape company. We currently employ 8 guys, all of which from the communities that we serve, most of which are former criminals. And they've found a new hope now. They found a new identity, and it's pretty incredible to be a part of. We also have 2S Homes, that it's a full-service contracting company. We've got 4 guys working with that. And it's been incredible watching the development of these men, watching these men who had all but given up on themselves, finding new hope, finding new identity, and the boldness and the work ethic that these guys have developed to provide for their families, and to move from a criminal lifestyle to being a productive member of their own community, which is something that these communities desperately need, is just male leaders, strong, Christ-centered male leaders, and that's what's happening. It's so exciting to watch. Just incredible to see what this year's going to bring for us. I mean, literally starting with just a handful of people several years ago to where we're at now, employing over a dozen guys, 200 folks a month coming out, deploying their time, talents, and treasures throughout Dallas's inner cities. It's scary, but equally exciting to see what we can do this year. Folks ask all the time, how can I jump in with what 2nd Saturday is doing? How can I participate in this? And beyond coming out for the 2nd Saturday of each month, which we love for folks to come out to, the social businesses, we need accounts. We need landscape accounts. We need construction accounts. There's ways to give. We're challenging folks to take the lead on fundraising for these specific homeowners that we're working with daily. We've kind of taken the low-hanging fruit. We've kind of knocked out the things that we can afford to do that are low cost. We're moving into some pretty aggressive needs in 2012. So there's infinite ways to jump in with us. There's infinite ways to help us, and I challenge you to do it. It's by far been the biggest blessing in my life, and I undoubtedly know it'll be a blessing in yours as well.